Good evening, everybody. This is David slash Asher. And of course, join me is Michael slash Faytess
Hiya.
and MPX. And he's trying to be silent tonight. Or he's falling asleep.
Well, I'm trying to make sure that the stream is starting on my end.
Okay. And yes, I did a little bit of grinding. It was literally about 15 minutes. Because I was...
And I mean, 15 minutes is still better than 0 minutes.
Yeah. So, time to go to the forest. Bless you.
Saloon.
And we're probably not getting as many views as Elden Ring right now. See what
I mean,
happens.
probably not, but
There's going to be some people that are not going to be willing to watch it simply because either they want to play it themselves or...
They just don't like that style of gameplay.
Yeah.
Oh wait, nope. Oh no, not the kiss of death. Also, Noah has 420 HP. I just noticed that.
nice.
Noise. It's the other nice number. Oh no, Frog. And we don't have the Asuna.
You have enough Asuna. At least Vaughn's version, you have enough Asuna. All it needs to be is level 3.
Oh, it is Cure Venom. I thought it was something else.
It becomes Cure Venom and Rot at 5.
Oh, by the way, Vera did actually level up to 4, so...
So we're close to being able to cure Rot.
Yeah.
Even though we don't have any enemies that use Rot yet.
Yet. But... we probably also want to get Noah's up to at least 3.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
She is already at level 2 because, like, when I was going back to save after getting everything, we kind of had a little bit of a bad fight. And I healed everybody
So
up.
Noah had a...
Yeah,
Nice.
and she leveled up, so... Giant forest maze. What RPG trope is this? Like third or fourth?
If it's that small a number. Just because we're early in, we've already hit a few. Does Gala already have his Vera?
What Rosaru?
Oh, right. That's right. We haven't gotten him his Rosaru yet. Never mind.
And by the time we get it,
This area will be clean.
and which means we'd have to wait until another area. That's the annoying bit, is the fact that Gala really should be able to get it. And the problem is that...
Well, especially considering he has more MP than even... He has more MP than even Noah, so... Well, than Vaughn, than Noah. I was more pointing towards Noah.
Yeah.
Because I know she has kind of the lowest MP throughout the game.
Well, that's because, like, Noah's actually built towards being
The striker.
the striker. Vaughn is the all-rounder, and Gala is the mage. Alright, that had a chest, so we go this way. Oh good, Kroge. And yes, I did double try and check for the club, but it still hasn't shown up.
Okay.
Are we talking about the game?
Yes. The best weapon right now for Gala is a club. But it's supposed to be in the...
Or somewhere, because where else are you going to find the stick?
No, in this case, it's supposed to be in the monastery. Like, somebody sells it in the monastery. But they aren't selling it yet. Actually. Gonna try doing that, so Noah can level up a bit. What could we talk about? I guess we could talk about the Steam Deck. At least what we know of it. Because that actually did get released the same day as Elden Ring.
Oh, I really haven't been following it that much.
Yeah.
Have heard some positive news.
Yeah.
In fact, what was actually going on in the tech industry, or at least tech YouTubers for the last week, has been more about trauma, about quality assurance between, Good Egg and certain customers.
Oh, Newegg, yeah. Yeah, I've been seeing that a lot lately.
Do you want to hear the story? Or at
Sure.
least a condensed version of it?
Yeah, condensed.
Okay, Gamers Nexus, well-known, hardware
Aficionados.
was just simply needing a motherboard. They ended up receiving a motherboard that was, I guess, rescued. I forget the exact term. In other words, the box had been open. It had been determined that it was safe to be sold again, and marked down because, yeah.
Yeah.
But when they got it, it was like, or I forget the exact series of events. Like they ended up finding out they didn't need it, or they received it in this state. I think it's the fact that like they requested it, but then ended up deciding that, oh wait, we don't need it, so they sent it back, stating like, oh, everything should be fine.
Oh boy.
Just simply returning it effectively. They ended up getting a contact by Newegg stating, no, it's not fine. There's bent pins, there's a lot of damage on the board, things like that. It's like, what are you talking about? Because when they received the board, it wasn't that damaged or something like that initially. And when they sent it back, it was like, there's a good chunk of bent pins on where the CPU is meant to connect.
Yeah.
There's a lot of other things like scratches and damage. Clearly, obviously, somebody manhandled it or something.
Yeah.
And there was a lot of confusion over like what's going on here. And it's only until they activated, deciding to go to Twitter to activate a bit of clout of going like, what's going on with Newegg here, because this is unacceptable. We did record, that it was in working order when we sent it back, but clearly, Newegg claims that we ended up damaging it in some fashion. And only then did Newegg suddenly go, reverse course. Because, of course, as soon as you play the cloud card, it suddenly means that you're no longer a valid customer and you now need to be a priority because, you're going to complain loudly.
Yeah.
And Gamers Nexus being very consumer focused, it's like, this is unacceptable because if we were still like any other customer, this would have been, unacceptable customer service. Which, for people who don't have clout to throw around.
Yeah.
I forget a lot of the details, unfortunately, because there was a lot of, back and forth going on because of it.
Mm-hmm.
But to put it simply, Newegg had some questionable activities going on behind the scenes. And, if this was any other customer, it probably wouldn't have been reported on.
Ooh. I mean, I heard years ago that Newegg's customer service was kind of jank. But
Well, it's like they did try to initially, solve it through regular customer service.
yeah.
Because, that's what you're supposed to do, is because if you're a regular customer, that's your options.
Yeah. Also, voice time, and I skipped Noah. Whoops. You guys don't know anything, do you? That's called bridge grass. Noah is like, what is this blade of grass? Is it edible? It's tiny now, but it'll be big enough to span a gorge and strong enough to walk on. And no, it's not edible. Not that I've tried. Oh, so we can't eat it. Hey, I know. fun. Go. We got the fertilizer from the treasure chest, right? Let's give it to the bridge grass. It might grow faster that way. That's not how plants work. I thought you were just fool, but that's a good idea. You mean, Kala? Boo-hoo! Yes. And now we're deep in the forest. And we have a door of right. Trying to think of things to talk about and avoiding certain topics for reasons.
Yes, reasons.
Reasons.
Oh, there's a lot not to talk about, but
We can talk about your brief experience with Elden Ron.
oh, okay. So far it's been an interesting run because I would not expect my machine to have been capable of running it,
Really now?
but it's actually was qualified for high fidelity graphics, which you know is pretty good.
Admittedly, some
Considering
PC
it's just a,
games.
well, it's just simply a, I forget the exact version of Ryzen. I think it's a Ryzen 5 with the onboard graphics.
Yeah.
But I have had some stuttering issues, but I wonder whether that's because I still happen to have, you know, browser going on in the background.
Browser shenanigans.
Well, you know,
Yeah.
there has been some slowdown at weird points, and I wonder whether that's like loading stuff. Also, the initial world map you get, I'm pretty sure is truncated,
Ooh.
because it's like, huh, it's cut off here, but I can clearly see there's more land that way. And crabs.
Gonna try the nail glove and see if that changes, but I don't think it will.
But for the most part, it's your basic Dark Souls setup. Well, Dark Souls-like setup.
Your basic Souls-like.
Well, you actually have a dedicated jump button, which is different. And you still have a roll button.
Oh.
And you can actually traverse a lot of areas by jumping and such.
Oh no.
So yes, try jumping is real.
Her lies.
Admittedly, I don't know anything about how well magic works. They've gone back to a sort of, well, Dark Souls 3 approach. You have a selection of potions, essentially for health or magic. And I don't think your magic regenerates. At least not without some sort of, like, item.
So it's got a magic bar, but
But it's, you know, hard to say. I mean, I only did an initial walkthrough where the first boss is super easy. Like, okay, you wanted me to spoiler about the game design here?
I think game design is fine.
Okay, you know how most Dark Souls games and the like usually tend to have a tutorial level? that's relatively unskippable.
Yeah.
Like, you have to play through it. You have to go through all the motions and fight all these really easy enemies and things like that. Well, they made a cul-de-sac, and that's your tutorial level. And you can just simply walk past it and get to the game.
Okay.
So you can entirely skip it on subsequent playthroughs. So I think that's a really good design choice, because obviously that's probably been one of the major problems that has plagued this whole series, is that because of the necessary, tutorial level area of like either Demon Souls, trying to get through the fog, or Dark Souls. Admittedly, there's a bit of a difference since you return there, and I feel like that's another thing that's going to show up, because certain things that I'm not saying.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, guess what else is in the game? Because I wasn't paying attention to anything in the press releases.
Oh boy.
Crafting.
That's not necessarily new, but
Actually, it's really weird when you end up finding small beasties and animals that, run away from you versus fight you. Because that's so strange in a Souls game.
yeah, that is kind of, well, the closest thing would be the crystal lizards, but
Yeah, no, this includes a variety of creatures. Though, admittedly, you do have to get a crafting kit before you can craft. I don't know if it's actually part of some of your initial, equipment things. So I forget the entire list. But I will recommend one thing: skip the medallion, because it is, of course, worthless.
oh, it's the worthless ring again.
Well, no, it's a medallion that says increases health. You want to know how much health it increases?
15 points.
No, 20, but 20 points on a 400 health bar isn't much. In fact, probably the most useful thing is what's obviously a key. And I think the idea is it sort of works like Dark Souls 2 was. Dark Souls 2 favorite, I'm trying to remember the name, but the various keys that you could open up certain areas or activate certain things.
There we go. Level 3.
As for graphical fidelity, it's pretty much an upgrade, I would say, but it's not that big of a leap in comparison to, say, Dark Souls 3.
Okay.
I mean, probably the biggest thing that's going forward is obviously viewing distance. So everything, oh, hey, look at the animation playing at, 10 frames a second.
Also, we've got cutscene. This is a Genesis tree? Dead! Rotting tree doesn't look like it has the power to drive away the mist. But it doesn't matter to me. Vaughn, hurry up and do whatever you came here to do.
There's something wrong, Vaughn. There's something wrong with this Genesis tree. This is different from Mount Rikaroa's Genesis tree. Tara, what's going on?
Silence!
we were too late. The poison of the mist has killed this Genesis tree. The Genesis tree is dead? But I thought you and Meta could give life to the Genesis tree.
Regrettably, this one is too far gone to help us. Wait, no, that's not Meta.
No.
In other words, we came all this way out here for naught. There's nothing we can do now. Let's stop wasting time and get back to Biron Monastery. Hey!
Vaughn, something's glowing. Look, it's glowing.
That glow! That's the glow of a Rosaru egg. It's a Rosaru egg.
How fortunate. At least the Rosaru egg still survives. Meta and I will combine our powers and call the Rosaru egg to us.
And the tree withers, revealing the egg. Van, now get the Rosaru egg.
Vaughn feels the warmth of life at his fingertips as it slowly drains away. Vaughn now has a Rosaru egg.
Van, the Rosaru egg needs the power of a healthy Genesis tree. Take good care of the Rosaru egg until then.
I can't wait to see what kind of Rosaru comes out of the egg.
West Vos Forest Genesis tree was dead. I wonder how Songi fared in the East Vos Forest. Over in the East Forest.
Ah, he's killing us!
As he just detonated a nuke. What?
Oh no! The mountain fortress is on fire.
That sound and light came from the direction of the Biron Monastery.
I wonder what happened.
Vaughn, the monastery may be in trouble. We must hurry back there.
Is this where Vaughn literally just turns silent protagonist? Or has he always been that way?
He's always been that way.
I mean, I thought that was the reason why he has the Saru talking for him.
Yeah. Should I use one of my doors of light? Fuck it. Yeah.
You can. I mean, you can buy them pretty cheap, so.
Yeah. Zoop! Zip zap! Zoopity pop! Great, all I can think of is the Diablo 2 meme. Oh no, we got Amber.
Which one? That game's only. I was gonna say, which one? That game's only been around for 500 years. It's got a lot of memes about it.
Return the guy that does the appraisals and stuff.
Oh, Deckard Cain.
Deckard Cain, yeah.
Stay a while and listen. Terrible thing, but, you know.
Stay a while and listen.
I thought you were gonna make some kind of like returning since you were using a door of light, and I was gonna be like, that's almost more of a 14 meme because pray return to the waking sands.
I was gonna make the joke of like, oh great, now we're in the town, and Deckard Cain's like, stay a while and listen.
Actually, that is a good question. Did they ever make a joke about that? So when you were returning back from Ultima Thule, that was something like that?
I don't think
there
so.
was.
No.
I don't think there was. They might be holding it for 6.1.
Yeah, well, especially since some people might find themselves in the Waking Sands.
kick the frog. Yay, Gala is now 7?
Actually, that's a good question. Have you heard anything about Horizon Zero Dawn 2?
Only one
Or
meme.
to the west?
I've only
Yeah,
seen...
the only meme I've seen about it was it being stabbed by a Breath of the Wild and then going, oh, at least Zelda's not around, and then getting shanked by Elden Ring.
Because the original Horizon Zero Dawn came out the same time as Breath of the Wild.
While Breath of the Wild 2 remains unseen.
And neither is Metroid Prime 4. Give me more news about that. Oh no. The one person who can't do barely any damage is paralyzed.
Doesn't he effectively just simply exist as dead weight at the moment?
Kind of, yeah. Oh god, these ostriches are tough.
Yeah,
You
they're
mean
one
like
of the
real
stronger
ostriches?
enemies.
Yeah. Let's see. Other things. Oh, we could talk about the Shenmue animation.
I guess we could.
Or the fact that they literally glanced over the, like, do you know where sailors hang out? Do you know any dockside books?
Well, it's the advantage of being able to air the story versus trim it.
Yeah.
Well, you know, have to gamify it effectively.
Yeah. Probably the one game that kind of codified QuickTime events.
I'm pretty sure it's the one that coined the term. I mean, there's all the possibility that technically QuickTime events existed before Shenmue, but they were properly, you know, named in Shenmue.
Yeah. It's the mist. Why is the mist in the monastery? What on earth happened? I'll go on ahead and see what's going on. Run away! Run, 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 might away! Fun! It's the Saru! I smelled the Saru! Well, duh, Noah. Yes, sir. Silence! did we get attacked in here?
Well, I mean, given the fact that the place is full of mist, I would expect so.
Oh no, it's Geemerds. Ooh.
Of course, that was one weird thing about the start of Elden Ring.
Oh.
Well, okay, you know how it usually has the lore dump, beginning
Yeah.
of where, like, this is the world, these are some people you should know. P.S. Some of them are going to be bosses later.
He seems to be dead. Oh no, I can't heal in here.
The funny thing is that it was all essentially just trying to think of the proper term, but it wasn't like a full rendered cutscene. It was just simply not proto artwork. What's the term?
So it wasn't concept art, but it was
Concept
more...
art.
Silent
Well, it
contemplation.
feels like finished concept art, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. Who is it? Could it be? Is that you, Vaughn? Yes? That voice, it's Vaughn. Just wait one moment while I unlock the door. Quick, hurry inside before our monsters come. Well, Vaughn and Noah, I'm glad you reached us safely. I just heard from what happened from Master Teacher. So the Genesis Tree of West Vaz Forest was already dead. It's too bad. As you can see, things here are a mess. That Songi betrayed us. The monastery wall was destroyed with a great blast. Then Songi and many Seru. The mist came in and caught us off guard. There were so many Seru monsters. Songi had a Seru on his arm. That Seru may have been controlling him. We barely made it here alive. Such a pitiful story. Zobu? What about Gala? Where is Gala? When we heard that Songi had done this, he ran off in a rage. Maybe he went to look for the monks who survived the attack. Or to track down Songi. There's nothing I can do now. Nothing. What a disgrace I am. Don't cry, Zobu. I'll fight hard, so don't cry, Zobu. Fine, let's get rid of this mist. Let's drive off the mist from Biron. I think this is... Okay, we already know the hurricane. So, not bothering with kin. I think... Let's see, is there stuff we can buy? Earth, deep sea, burning tempest, healing leaf. Wait, what was it? Maya's left in the bedroom. Oh no. Ah, yes, here's the free healing. Eat this sandwich. And so now we have to go to East Vaz Forest. And then... because that's where everybody ran off to. Oh no, theaters. That's not a lot of damage, I'll be honest. And the more we don't have Gala in the team, the less experience he earns. Because I'm not sure if this game does do scaling properly.
If I recall correctly, it does not.
Fun! It's Saru, a Saru monster! No! Arg! Maya! It's Maya. She's turned into a Saru.
I think Maya got infected by one of the theaters, and, yeah.
Maya, wait! I'll get that Saru off you. Wait, I'll just take it off.
Noah, stop!
But
If you rip it off her like that, she'll die.
why? I don't understand.
Listen, Noah, listen carefully. You should never remove a Saru from a human when the mist is around. The Saru and human are one, so if you do that, they'll die. There's only one way to free a human who's turned into a Saru monster, and that is to get rid of the mist. You said there's a Genesis tree in East Vaz Forest, right?
Yeah?
If you want to help Maya, you have to awaken the Genesis tree there.
And Maya will turn back to a human?
Maybe? Noah, I would never lie to you.
Maya, I promise to destroy the mist.
It looks like an unfinished letter written by Maya. Do you wish to read it? Yes. Vaughn began to read the unfinished letter. To my daughter May, today Vaughn came to Biron and told me about Juno. I was shocked and shed my many tears. When I think how lonely you must be, my heart breaks with grief. When you were still young, I left you and came to Biron. I left because of the mist. Please forgive me for leaving you in Rimelm. Van always said I can return with him, but there's something that keeps me here at the Biron Monastery a little longer. Please forgive me, there are two orphans here, Songi and Gala. They're about your age, and they are like sons to me. My obligations here compel me to stay. You must think I don't care about you for you, but that is not true. I know that the people of the village are supporting you. Please forgive. The letter ends here. I think... Oh, hey, he's still alive. The women in the kitchen are safe. Death. You know, I'm gonna try Ron. Oh, hey, that worked. Kind of. Things to talk about.
Have you actually attempted Pandemonium?
I can't. I don't have anything that has
Well.
the high item level.
I technically can, but I have not.
Okay. Well, I would think you'd be the closest one here since you actually have a free company that probably would have, you know, enough people that you could organize a quick expedition.
Oh yeah, the free company. There's constantly people running it. I just haven't.
I mean, it is like there is a difference between its base form and its extreme, so. Because is the extreme already available for it?
I don't think the Savage is available for it yet. No.
No.
Wait, no, I take that back. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Because
It
they
is?
have been doing. They have been doing 1 through 4 normal and 1 through 4 Savage are all unlocked.
Okay.
Yeah, obviously you don't have essentially 5 through 8 yet.
Yeah, 5 through 8. Anything 5 plus has not yet been unlocked.
You mean it doesn't get unlocked all at once?
No.
No, it gets unlocked in phases.
Cause like it basically, and this is how Endwalker did it. It's like first we had Eden, then we got the near raids, then we got the second phase of Eden, then we got the second phase of near raids.
Well, that's what I mean. Is like you got 5 through 8 in one chunk, and it wasn't like staggered out. Like, oh, you got 5 for this 2 weeks, and then 6 for these 2 weeks, and then 7.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. It doesn't do that. It's gonna be when it does get released. It's gonna be 5 through 8 normal, and then 2-3 weeks later, it's gonna be 5 through 8 Savage.
Yeah. Also, skip the line dialogue. I checked the entire monastery. Everyone's either dead or changed into a seru. It can't be true. Songi did all this? Off in the distance. Yeah, I did, fucker. How could he have done this? What was he thinking? I wanted power, you dumbass. I have to talk to Songi. Uh-oh. But I have to find out why he did this. But... Vaughn, Noah, are you going to East Voss Forest now? Yes. I knew it. I know that Songi is waiting for me East Voss Forest. If the Genesis tree is still alive, I'll revive it and free the monastery from the mist. After traveling together, I know how strong you are now. Actually, to be honest, I'm not even confident enough for you to go to East Voss Forest without you. I need your strength, please. Will you take me with you? Yes. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you. And I think I want to go back and grab armor for Gala because he's been running around kinda nude?
Yeah, and I know I saw electric shoes, which I don't know if you grabbed those already or we're waiting for him to be back.
Probably for him to be back.
Wait, electric shoes?
Yeah, his whole thing is thunder. Everyone has an element.
Vaughn is
Okay,
fire.
that's-
Actually, Vaughn is fire, and I thought, Noah was electric, but,
Noah's wind.
okay. Sorry, I'm used to wind being fire, wind being lightning in some games. Although I don't think the club is available yet still, which is annoying as shit.
Yeah, I don't think the club. It's looking like the club is probably not going to be available until after you complete the Eastern Forest.
Yeah.
Does that mean that its usefulness is rather finite?
I think it scales based on that fact.
Yeah.
At least until he gets his roster.
Which is...
Well, that'll be after he gets his roster root, because he'll get his roster root when we resurrect the tree on the East Forest.
Yeah.
Because that'll cause the egg to hatch.
Spoilers! But then again, we've already technically done this before. Alright.
Well, let's face it, this is at an age where, you know, constructing the entire character and throwing them away, well, not entirely impossible, it was unlikely.
Okay, the electric shoes are for Noah, and there's nothing we can equip on poor Gala.
Weird. I thought the electric shoes were for... Okay. Weird. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna heal up first. But yeah.
Yeah, that I would definitely recommend.
Oh, that's something which we could talk about. Well, no, maybe not. Because I don't know if you're a fan of Kingdom Hearts.
Oh, hey, we got a raiding party from Dragonface TV.
Oh, wow. Hey, Dragonface TV, thank you for the raid.
Yeah, party people.
Raid!
Because I think it's just sort of interesting in the comparison, at least, you know, story construction. Because there are so many similarities between essentially Kingdom Hearts' story and Final Fantasy XIV's.
We could, admittedly, like, I've played only a little bit of 3. I don't think I ever finished.
Well, that's why I'm trying to figure out. I'm guessing Michael doesn't play Kingdom Hearts.
He did. Oh no, a Gombo. We're being attacked by Gombos.
Did he say that?
Michael?
Sorry, I didn't realize I was muted. I played 1. I played a little bit of 2 with a mutual friend of mine and Asher's, but we ended up not completing that playthrough. And then I tried to play Chain of Memories, and that's when I said, nope, I'm done with this game, with this entire everything.
Well, I think most people would give up past the time. It's like, how many times has Riku had to defend himself from the darkness? How many times does Sora have to, you know, do something, or has another person inside him?
That's kind of bad phrasing on that part, but...
I mean, is it bad phrasing, though? Or is it just accurate?
I mean, it's just many people that have been Xehanort.
Norded.
I don't know, it's just an interesting sort of parallel in terms of story construction. It makes me wonder if Yoshi P and, you know, Nomura are actually really good friends. And they just sort of bounced off the same ideas off of each other and said, oh, okay, let's see how we do our own interpretation of these things.
Okay.
Which, I mean, fair, yeah.
I mean, we'll probably get a better example once Final Fantasy 16 comes out, but...
Well, I think actually 14 is an excellent example considering how long-running and, you know, complicated Kingdom Hearts lore is. I think a lot of it is also just simply the payoffs of certain things. Like, it's very easy to start off the story and say, ooh, a mysterious organization.
Yeah, that's kind of a trope in and of itself. That doesn't necessarily create a strong link.
And cutscene time. Wait a moment, everyone. I feel something. I feel Songy's presence. Songy is here, off in the distance. Of course you feel me, you fuckwad. Vaughn, Noah, I need you two to promise me something. Even if Songy appears before you, don't fight him. I want to die at his hands. I mean, I want to beat him. I know this is asking a lot, but if Acero possesses his soul, as you say, then I want to be the one to take care of him. I will detain you no longer. Come, let's hurry. End of cutscene.
But I mean, I think there is some fair comparison between, say, Organization 13 and, you know,
The Convocation of Fortune.
Yes.
Oh, hey, we have Giza.
I mean, yes, there's an entirely different, you know, numerology going on between the games. One more traditional and one clearly, you know, self-referential.
Yeah, accurate.
I mean, there's also the fact of, like, body switching does occur. There's the entire thing of, like, how does this power work? It's like, I think there's just simply a sort of thing of, like, you know, as I said before, how those payoffs pay off. Like, why is Sora so special and why is the Warrior of Light so special? Well, in 14 we do find out why the Warrior of Light is so special.
Even if it ends up just being, oh, by the way, Ancient Being decided to place a Traveler's Ward on you.
Well, what's considered paltry for the ancients is far more than, you know, what most of the mortals can do. So
True.
I mean, it's also the fact that they did bring in Dynamis, and that gives a good explanation of how come even those things that should have beaten you didn't beat you. So
Yeah, which that was definitely a fun little detail, especially as someone who also played 11, where Dynamis was a whole other thing there.
Wasn't it an entire world?
Essentially, it was basically a Shadowlands.
And yay, we got Gizem for Vaughn.
Excellent. That's actually a really hard one, because that's getting water as fire.
Well, remember, this is all like RNG, and they didn't like, oh, hey.
No, there was a degree of it back then. It wasn't like something like super detailed or complex, but there was a degree of opposing element harder to get.
Yeah.
but
Oh man, I feel like a rating.
it's funny that you actually mentioned that, because doesn't that fit in within the current lore of 14?
Sorry, which part?
Well, you know how Ariandra's speech about the elements and primarily how we think of light and darkness may not necessarily be which one we would like to think of it as. Back in at the beginning of Shadowbringer, and how you brought up that Dynamis is represented as a Shadowland in 11. Well, considering the sort of like emotions we've seen at the critical point at the end, you know, the power that comes from that.
Well, yeah, and it actually the analogy actually does bear weight, because if you take it a step further, Dynamis, as we're introduced to it in 14, is heightened emotional response. The Shadowlands Dynamis from 11 were created by a whole bevy of negative emotion, like betrayal, rage, vengeance, things of that nature. to a very real degree, like literal 5 races racism.
Mhm.
So as well as the tribalism between the 3 cities. So there's a lot of that negative emotion there. So there's definitely, you know, points for saying, well, maybe the intention, maybe what they were going for is in fact that it was not necessarily so much shadow as negative emotion that created it. Now, I mean, it is a retcon because that's not how it was described in 11, but it kind of ties together.
Well, I would think 11 is its own beast, but for
Well, of
Origins
course.
lore, it functions. I think.
Exactly. It does. It does.
And I mean, in comparison to Kingdom Hearts' lore of hearts, lots of hearts, friends.
My friends are my power. Kingdom Hearts is life.
And we got Gizam with Noah, so now we don't have to worry about Gizam.
Until we have a Rosaru sitting on Gala's wrist.
If there's ever a thing that never makes any sense to me, it's what exactly is Kingdom Hearts?
What is Kingdom Hearts? I think we scared everyone away. I feel bad now.
Scared or bored? Unfortunately, it was one of the two.
Yeah.
Oop, that's not the button I was trying to hit.
Can I? Twin Tomb.
Considering they came over from Elden Ring, I think there's a pretty big switch of activity level between the two games.
Yeah, and I'll be honest, like,
Because like when Dragonface raided, I did a quick preview to see what game they were playing before, and they just finished playing an Elden Ring stream. I'm like, oh, well, that is a very different game.
yeah. If they had done it tomorrow, we probably would have gotten a few viewers.
Dang it, I didn't notice, and I feel bad for not saying this now, but apparently Dragonface also followed us right after starting the raid.
Yeah, I did see that, and I was like trying to figure, like, should I mention that?
I mean, if I had noticed, I certainly would have, but
Yeah.
it's unfortunately quite a bit late now.
Yeah.
It happens.
But yeah, I can imagine tomorrow night if we were to get a raid like that, the party would probably continue going fairly well.
Well,
Yeah.
it all depends on Eddie's performance.
Oh, that's true. Never mind.
Well, knowing Eddie's performance, yes, he would perform very well in the oh
Well,
god
it's-
moment.
It's at least the beginning of the game, so I don't think we would have the same problem of, I want to call it Tenchu, but it's not Tenchu.
7R?
No.
Sekiro?
Yes.
I don't know. There were multiple games we could have referenced.
I think Gala has more MP than everybody now. Yes, he does.
Blind?
Not quite combined by any stretch of the imagination, but definitely more.
Especially since he's not using it.
Hey, Vaughn's leveled up, which means Vaughn is probably higher MP again. And Gala.
For now.
For now.
Oh, what's the level difference?
Currently...
Like 6 levels?
4 levels.
Okay.
Ah, the weed hammer! Oh, a weed
Literally?
hammer. Literally a weed hammer.
Gala, what's a weed hammer?
I don't think you're old enough to try it, Noah. Please don't. It's something used to break crystal glass and other types of hard grass. And nugs.
Oh.
And these things just absolutely shatter. Yay, we have Magic Reef. Oh, hey. Now I can go back and get that one chest. And we have the Nitos.
Oh.
Yeah, naming scheme in this game is weird.
4. Either that or very literal.
Admittedly, looking at it, it looks like Dragonface TV followed us after he rated us, so... I was about to say, like,
that's what I said.
before, but then my brain was like, timestamp says otherwise.
Yeah, the only reason why I brought it up is because I ended up watching a 5-hour video of somebody criticizing Kingdom Hearts 3.
I think I saw the same video come up in my recommended, and I'm like, no, I'm gonna pass on that. Actually, I gave 0 hours to Kingdom Hearts 3. I don't think I'm gonna give 5 hours to a criticism. They're right.
Hey, it's not that bad. I mean, it's at least funny.
Yeah, but like I said, I got disillusioned on the whole franchise by Chain of Memories. It really ruined it for me. Because I know there's lore there that I'm not going to get if I don't play it, but at the same time, I can't stand to play it, so...
Yeah. Okay, I'm trying to remember which one is Chain of Memories. Oh, it's the one where we go all the way back at the beginning. Well,
It's the card game one.
is it the card game one?
It's the
Is it
card
one
game
in
one.
It's the
Super-
card game one.
Oh. Okay.
The reason why I remember it that way is the fact that initially it was the Game Boy Advance title, but
They did remake it.
it's still the card game one though.
Yeah, I know.
And I hated it because, like, when I tried playing it, it was... I ran out of cards 90% of the time because I didn't know how to play those games. I still don't.
I mean, there's no, like, reshuffles?
Yeah, it's... At least the GBA version, if you ran out of cards, you got the equivalent of, like, Struggle from Pokemon. Which is the, oh shit, I've run out of PP for moves. Which... Yeah, if you're not playing Pokemon correctly, you will hit that very quickly. But...
Some moves have, like, almost 50.
Yeah, well, newer games have actually reduced the PP count.
Oh, okay.
So it's like, because I went back to try and play Pokemon Emerald, and I'm like, oh, hey, Tackle. Wait, 35? I go check about Pokemon Arceus. 25. So, yes, so, it's like, I was thinking about digging out my copy of... I think it was Sword? Yeah, Sword. Or was it Shield? I'm not sure, but one of the Sword and Board games. And
yeah, the Pokemon before this one.
The Pokemon before, the current gen, not, Diamond and Pearl. Remakes. But I decided to just like, wait a minute, I'll just do Bulbapedia. And yeah, PP has gone down in the newer games. So it's like, huh.
It's more often that if you're not playing correctly, you'll find yourself needing to use Struggle.
Well, it's like, if you don't go to like a Pokemon Center at all and just kind of run through areas, you'll start using Struggle, and it's not that powerful of a move, and it's kind of like, just go to a Pokemon Center. And Michael's promptly ignoring it because...
He is 151 and get off my tall grass.
Yay, Gala's level 8 now. So he's 3 levels behind.
And his MP is probably higher again.
Or close to. It's higher by 2 points. Oh, it's only been an hour? Well, hour 15, but...
Yeah, hour 15.
Do I want to level up Vaughn, or do I want to level up, yeah, I'll level up, Noah's, because, like, I want to get them kind of both to getting rid of, corruption? I forget what it's called.
Rot.
Rot. Yeah, I want both of them to kind of be able to take care of Rot because I think I mostly just focused on Vaughn on our first playthrough, and when we hit the Rot one, it was annoying as shit.
Yeah, because Rot, if I remember right, Rot literally takes away one of your 4 limbs.
Yeah.
Or limbs, you know what I mean. One of the 4 directionals for attack.
Cure amulet. Oh, hey. Oh, hey. Increases defense against thunder. Ah. Okay, Van is getting the cure amulet. Gala! I'm gonna slap the Rosaru egg on you.
I mean, it just makes sense.
I didn't know you could equip it as a freaking
Accessory?
accessory. Yes. I thought it would have just been a key item. Most RPGs probably would have kept it as a key item. Hey, level 4, which means now they're roughly the same? Level?
Yeah. Yeah, I think Yvonne's gonna have a little bit of lead time still.
Yeah.
But I mean, they're both at the same level.
Yeah. I probably
As
should
long
at
as you
least...
don't fight with one dead.
Yeah.
Well, it's not based on whether or not they're alive. It's based on actually calling the power in battle.
Actually, no. With the healing, it's both in and out.
Oh, is it? Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
But since most Seru spells are combat, it's one of those like And really, some Seru spells don't necessarily get better effects the more you use them. Like Naito, which is... I will cause one of 3 things. Nothing, confusion, death. But I think the more you level up those ones, the higher chance you have of getting of those status effects happening. Yay! We have a survival crab. Yay!
Finally popped up somewhere.
Excellent.
Gala can
Gala
find...
can finally have a weapon that is not oversized for his hand.
Yes, and
Undersized.
oh god, does it give him much better attack. And we don't have big hand syndrome. And yes, we finally have 3. So what? There we go.
Granted, now that we finally have 3, that means with Spirit we could probably get 5 and get the last 3 of his base moves.
True. Yay, finally Gala is pulling weight.
That's the survival club.
Yeah, it's a tiny thing. It's stupid, but
It may be stupid, but it's also better than what he was using for him, so...
RPG Logic 101.
it's tiny, but it works better for him. It also
It's not
looks
how
like a
big the stick is.
it looks like a hand grenade. Okay.
And then a
Spirit.
poorly modeled whisk from too far away.
Okay, let's try one of the 5s.
Alright, so what we're gonna go for is... left, left, right, high, left.
Okay, nope, not quite yet.
Not quite? Okay. Well, maybe if he levels again. Yeah, I think one more level ought to do it.
Yeah, one more level would do it. Got a healing shroom. Boop, 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 boop. This is an Azure Jewel in the treasure chest. As an Azure Jewel. I think that's an equip? Yes, it is. Increased lower defense by 20%. I feel like there's somebody who needs that. Yes, hello, Gala. Yes, you need that for now. Is it like a toe ring or something?
Maybe.
A ankle
Nose
brace-
ring.
Belt buckle?
Ankle bracelet?
No, I take back mine because belt buckle wouldn't make sense. Ankle bracelet, yeah.
That one is not family friendly, so I'm not going to say it.
That's also too close to middle.
Were you gonna say garter belt, but that's in the same category as belt.
Based on the fact not family friendly, I was gonna say something for the dangly bits.
Ah, the dangly bits. Oh no, Gala.
No, your ears!
But that's upper body defense.
They're still dangly bits, depending on your earlobes.
Well, if they hang that low.
Oof.
Yeah, we're talking like
Oh.
Buddha level earlobes. Oof. Gala, your MP pool infuriates me.
So much resources. not being able to apply it.
Yes, and the fact is, like, we won't be able to see another Vera for a while. Either. Which makes it even more infuriating. No, his level increased. Double checking down here. Okay, that's that one. Oh yeah, I found out something about the new game from Square Enix and Platinum Games.
Which is?
Give me a moment to bring up the email from my end. Where are you? Babylon's Fall.
I've heard literally nothing about that one.
Well, it's just been announced.
It's actually been announced for a while, but a lot of people looked at it and it's like, oh, this is just Square trying to combine Platinum games and Dark Souls-like gameplay. No, not quite. But apparently it's going to be in the same vein as Apex, but it's melee.
So, oh, right. They have experimented with various, not King of the Hill.
Trying to find... Battle Royale?
Yes.
Well, considering that right now, apparently, First Soldier is actually supposedly doing extremely well.
Yeah, but it's primarily mobile, isn't it?
It's purely mobile. And people and fans of 7 are pissed about it because they were like, can't we have it on PlayStation 4 or Steam? And
Anything?
it's like any... and Square's like, we'll see. But the factor that it's like they mentioned seasons, and right now there's a collab going on with Nier. Oh, that's the other thing I found out. Nier's going to have an anime.
Which one?
Automata.
Or should I be? I think it should be obvious.
Yeah, I mean, like, if it was the original Nier, I'd be like, huh. Are they going to do Papa, or are they going to do Brother Nier? But no, they're going to do Automata. Supposedly there's a trailer out there, and I haven't seen it yet, but...
Yeah, but if they just announced it's probably over a year out.
Yeah. I mean, like, have we found... that reminds me. Whatever happened to that Uzumaki anime?
Wait, which one?
Uzumaki? You know, the Junji Ito?
Yeah. Well,
There was like a trailer like back in 2019, and it's just like, oh, it's gonna be...
well, maybe that's your explanation. It was back in 2019, and it got et.
I think it's still technically, but because it was being funded by Adult Swim of all things.
Yeah, well, if Adult Swim was just funding, to have the Shenmue anime out, in
Yeah.
2020 or 2021, back, from 2019 and planning, I think there's your explanation right there, Chief.
Yeah. Encounter rate. Nice. We now have the medicine. Ah, a save point, which means we're close to the boss.
Which honestly makes sense. We've been running around this dungeon for a little while now.
Huh. That's something we could try and discuss, maybe? Like, depending on when we finish this, which probably that's gonna be around April-ish, depending on how fast we get through this. Because we kinda... Like...
Honestly, I think I'll probably be closer to like late May, early June when we finish.
Yeah. So, are you going to be trying to stick? Are you going to stick with your plan of doing Chrono Cross?
That was the plan, yeah. If it works out, we'll see.
We'll see.
Hoping to play the remake on stream.
Yeah.
Yeah. There we go. 800, 200. I'm gonna use some of these shrooms. Not gonna use the magic leaf because, And now, to find the tree.
I found it! Look, everyone, it's the Genesis tree! It's not on fire! And it's alive!
Some of those things will still be true at the end of this cutscene.
Yeah! Von Gala, it's still alive! The Genesis tree is still alive! And not on fire!
This Genesis tree does seem different from the one in West Voz Forest. Did Songi find this Genesis tree? Or did the Genesis tree mislead him into taking a wrong turn somewhere? Vaughn, an evil presence draws near. Hurry, let's revive the Genesis tree. Now wait just a minute. Watch what you're doing or you hurt yourselves. Gala, I knew you'd come. You're so predictable. How thoughtful of you to come all the way here to check up on me. I'm flattered. But don't worry about me. I'm the picture of health, physically and mentally. I may be
sure about that.
I may be wearing a serum, but I haven't done anything stupid like let it control me. I still kick kittens. This is a special serum. It gives me pure energy, extraordinary power. On the thing it says power thirst. 8,000 babies. Gala, you're no match for me now. Fight me. I'll destroy you just like I destroyed Biran Monastery. And that box of puppies.
That's it. I'm gonna knock your block off, Songy. Let me at him.
Noah, you promised to leave him to me, right? You said you'd let me be beat up by him, right? Songi, you say you are not possessed by the Seru? You are not the Songi I know. You're nothing but a bloodthirsty beast. Also, a box of puppies? Really? I don't know what happened to you, but you are obviously void of a human spirit. If you want to fight me that badly, then I'll fight you. I'll beat the evil out of you and return you to normal. Now fight me. Spit. You hopeless simpleton. You still don't understand the situation. Well, I'll show you. I'll hammer it into you, that thick skull of yours. Ponk. Ponk. Gala got punked by Songi. Gala, I thought you were stronger than that. You're not even a worthy opponent. This is ridiculous. Absurd. You need more practice. You're not even worth dirtying my hands over. I'll leave you to one of my cohorts. Have a nice, enjoyable, pleasant death.
Also, I would like to point out for the record that they had a big oopsie in that line, because clearly that line should have been, "You clearly need more training."
Viguros. Now, we potentially could get these guys. Potentially.
But if we don't, I mean, you know, it is what it is.
Yeah, it's like they will show up later.
Well, it's not like you're trying to speedrun the game.
Yeah.
Well, it's more of a fact that it's random chance. There's not really anything we can do to control whether or not we get it.
Whether we get these guys or not. I mean, I'd like to. God, I'd like to get both of them. Oh, I think I can do a 6 now for Vaughn. Any suggestions, Michael?
Sorry, just looking over everything. There really isn't a 6 for him. You can do a 4 and a 3, but there isn't a 6 command for him.
Okay, what's the 4 and 3 and you would recommend in this situation?
Give me a second. Because they're floating, so we don't want any lows.
Yeah. Or minimize those.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Left, right, wait. Wait. Yeah, I know, because we want to end up with 6. Left, right, up, left.
Okay. I think Noah can do 7 now?
That's gonna be badass as fuck if she can.
Let's try it.
Let's try. 7. Okay. It's gonna have a couple lows, but if it works, it's gonna be pretty cool.
Okay.
Up, left, down, right, down, right.
I'm gonna have her go to Vigoro B. Rushing Gale. Super Javelin.
So Super Javelin did work?
Yes.
Nice. Yep, that's one of her supers. We can try another super next time she's powered up.
Oof.
Only downside is the next one has 3 downs.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Noah, you good?
Are you good, Noah?
Noah, are you okay?
Noah, are you okay?
Are you okay, Noah? That was unplanned, but it fucking worked.
I'm going to have her kind of hold and defend and oh please. Okay. They attacked everybody but Noah. That's nice. That's good. Okay, cool.
I mean, the only thing that might have been even a better option would have been for her to heal herself, but it still works. It still works. I'm not mad.
Okay.
And yeah, I know her MP is the lowest, but still.
Yeah, no, I was thinking about that, but it's like, I think if she tries to, she's actually slower than Vaughn. So. Spirit. Attack. Alright, next 7, we'll try that one.
Alright, so that one is high, low, high, low, low. This one I'm a little nervous about.
Because this may not be the best foes to be fighting with that.
Yeah, because of the fact that they're floating, so they're a little harder for her to hit with low attacks.
Yeah.
Oh, Noah again.
Dragon Fang. Okay. Noah, you try and heal yourself.
So those are her only 7s for now?
Yeah. Okay, Gala doesn't take as much damage, but that's because of the Saru egg.
Yeah, that's really helpful.
Okay, Farah. And yes, I know we're kind of extending out the fight. I could probably do a spell, but it's like, no, if I do that, we don't get the chance of getting these things.
Well, provided that the spell is what kills it.
Yeah. Oh no, Gala got Thunder broke. I know I'm doing this weird, but it's like, I'm just trying to make sure that Ven and Noah are the ones that get the killing blows on these things.
Because that, of course, maximizes our chances. If Gala gets the killing blow, then
Bleh.
we don't. Then it's definitely lost for sure.
At least until these things show back up, which I'm pretty sure are going to be mid to late game.
Yeah, I want to say mid.
Okay, one's down and missed.
Damn.
Okay, but that means we're not doing as much damage, so...
You mean taking as much damage?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what he meant.
Okay, what was the one super that you had given me before?
The first 7
Yeah.
was high, high, left, low, right, low, right.
Once again.
Sorry, high, high, left, low, right, low, right.
Okay.
And yeah, Vigiros won't show up again for about 6 more zones.
Mhm. mean, if we can get Vigoro, that'd be really amazing. Nope, we didn't get either of them.
Oh, well.
But then again, it could also be that these two, you can't really get them because it's a scripted it's a boss battle.
I hate to be that guy, but no, it's technically possible.
I know. But it's like reduced chances. Stop! Enough already! Golly, you're completely hopeless.
I mean, we literally just freaking killed your allies, but sure, okay, completely hopeless.
You're holding
I mean,
everyone.
he's doing this without a Saru, so...
That too.
You're holding everyone down. As a fellow Biron monk, I'm ashamed. You were so bad, I was ashamed to even watch. Oh, I've had enough. I'm going home. Let's play together again another time, Gala. If a wussy like you can stay alive, that is. Puppy kicks away!
You're saying his sneakers are made out of puppies?
After he's kicked through the dog, maybe. What an insolent man.
I hate him.
But Songi Saru was definitely a. Never mind, we don't have time to talk. We have to revive the Genesis tree. Hurry! Touch tree, get Christmas. Vaughn reached out gently to touch the Genesis tree. It trembled in anticipation. No. He feels a gentle warmth in the palm of his hand. Ew. Noah, I'll help you. Noah reached out swiftly to touch the Genesis tree. She feels a silent power in the palm of her hand. And Vaughn is now level 3. Noah's level 2.
I'm guessing these are different from the other levels.
Yeah. Oh god, the trees have engulfed Noah and Vaughn. Yay, the one down there, too. And Mount Rikuroa. It's bringing Christmas to the land.
Aggressive Christmas energy, activate.
And there's this giant, huge building in the center that we couldn't get towards because it was literally just farting out mist. Look, the Genesis tree's power is making the Rasuru egg hatch. Sorry, Songi, you won't be able to survive with that anymore, is it? Bleh. It's a Rasuru. Bleh. Bleh.
What? A
Bleh.
Rossaru came out of a Rossaru egg? What
Bleh.
sort of shenanigans is that?
Rasuru, why are you here, in front of me? Bleh. Rasuru, is it me you have chosen? Bleh. Very well, I submit myself to you. To defeat Songi, the villain who attacked Biron Monastery. Bleh. I submit myself to you, Rasuru. Take me! Phrasing, Kala. Phrasing. Gala, I am pleased to meet you. I am Ozma. I am the Rasuru. I sense you two do not wish to open up your mind to me. Please do not fear me. We Rasuru only exist to lend our strength to humans, not control them. Your mind will remain your own. I will not tamper with it. Besides, I have chosen you. Just as you submit yourself to me, I entrust you with my very destiny. Never forget that, Gala. I am counting on you and the future that you will create for us. Blech. With the power of the Genesis Tree, Meta's level is increased to 3, Terra's increased to level 2, and Ozma is Newbie Town.
Yep. Ozma is now level 1.
I feel it. I feel the strength in my arms. I feel the power of Rosaru's strength.
Oh god, I have to make a joke from that era. Oh, I feel it. I feel the cosmos.
Actually, that was PS2, but yes.
Close enough. This was late PS1.
Actually, it was early. It's like one of the first games that came out.
No way. I refuse to believe that.
Wait, what?
Legend of Legaia is an early PS1 game.
I mean,
I thought it was
okay.
mid-
98, so it's more mid.
Okay.
Or no, NA was 99.
Yeah, that's. Well, when you consider that the PlayStation technically launched in what?
95? Yeah.
Yeah.
And the PS2 launched in 2000 or a 101.
I think it was 2000.
I believe it's 2000.
Yeah, March 2000. So mid to late.
Vaughn, we must return to Biron Monastery. I fear for Master Zopu's safety.
I hope the Genesis Tree's power reach Biron.
But yeah, now the Saru on everybody's arms have a slightly different model. I think Vaughn's now has the little tiny spike blade. Can't remember what Noah's looks like for level 2.
Well, if she's wind/lightning, probably wings.
Well, she already had that, but it's like what changes it was. Although many died during the Songi's attack, thanks to our visitors, Biron has been freed. Oh wait, no, that's the scholar people. Biron has been freed from the mist. I thank you again. But you, Master Teacher. Yes, sir. You defied the teachings of Biron in war as Saru. As ruler of Biron Order, I cannot forgive you. I hereby excommunicate you. Now you have to start your own order and then rebel against us and create a new religion. Bye. Silence! I understand. I was prepared for that.
We're talking like Sifu.
So, Boo, what does excommunication mean?
Silence! Noah, it means I'm no longer welcome at Byron Monastery.
What? That's not right. Gala didn't do anything bad. How can you kick him out after he fought so hard for us? Zopu, that's wrong.
No, stop. Zopu's only doing what he must. Monks like me all have to vow to obey certain rules. I broke those rules, and so I cannot be a monk of the Biron anymore.
That's okay, Gala. Ven and I will be your friends. Ven and I won't ever turn your backs on you. Vaughn. And Noah and Master Teacher, you're all safe. I heard you about what you did. That's really something. I'm so proud of you. I also heard that the Genesis Tree caused the thick mist in the Northwest Valley to thin, revealing a strange castle. Vaughn, I know you. You plan to go into that castle, don't you?
Of course.
I knew it. Brave son of Val. You are truly a native of Rimmelm, so I'm proud of you. You're so brave. I'll be in the kitchen, so come see me later.
Ha ha ha. They've completely ignored me too. It was 10 years ago when that castle was built and the mist flowed into this region. Unless we destroy that castle, the mist will never go away, and more tragedies will occur. I am sure of it. Van, Noah, I'm counting on your Rosaru. And you too, Gala. Yes, Master Zobu. Gala, I want you to take care of Sonki. Personally. Even if it means wearing a seru against the rules of Iran. You and Sonki. You are two of my dearest pupils, like my own flesh and blood. Gala, I'm counting on you to take care of Sonki. Overcome with emotion! I wonder what that was in Japanese. Yes, sir. And I think this is where we can finally get some armor for Gala. Alright. You, sir. Got good weapons. Okay, we have the battle knife, which is better for Van. Crimson nails.
I'm sorry, Van?
Vaughn.
Van.
Iron Man seal. Iron Man boots. Vaughn. Power earring, which is Gala. Power plate. Okay. So let's sell a survival knife, nail gloves, Von Fist, warrior seals, warrior boots, Noah Farrell, and we will get the power shoes for Gala. Sadly, we still don't have enough for the power plate. And yes, I know that the battle knife is better for Noah and Gala. No, it's not.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's actually not. Because while it may be a slightly higher damage per attack, it also screws with their ability to do attacks properly.
And looking at it, we're just a little bit over, so...
Just a hint, but that just means that it's time for us to talk about tomorrow night, which is going to be our initial foray into Elden Ring.
Yes. As a heads up, the schedule will change a little bit. This is just Saturday nights. Tomorrow, Saturday night, is going to be special because, yes, we are doing Elden Ring, but Elden Ring will then be mostly
Our Wednesday game.
Our Wednesday game.
And 14 starting next week will be just Saturdays.
Just Saturdays.
So we'll have Elden Ring Wednesdays, we'll have Legaia Fridays, and we'll have 14 Saturdays.
Yep. As for other things, we do have a podcast, or at least we do have some podcasts.
Mm-hmm.
And as such, those can be listened to on all major platforms, so Google, Apple, Spotify,
Anchor, all the places.
all of them. So, if you liked what you saw or heard, the best way to help us out is spread the word, share the love, per se. But if you prefer a much more direct method, we do have, of course, the sub points here, or subscribers, our Patreon, a Redbubble store, which that's a long thing to deal with. If you want to kind of catch up on what's happening, most of the stuff has been uploaded on our YouTube channel. It is not organized, by the way. It will be a long haul if you do it. I'm still working on trying to get it organized and applying the appropriate tags, at least. I probably should just go back and then get everything organized in playlists and then add the tags. Other factors is that I think that's about it, really? Yeah, I think that's it. So, thanks for joining, everybody. It was nice to meet the people from the raid. If you did stay, thank you. As such, hopefully you'll join us tomorrow for more of what you were watching with, or if you're a longtime viewer, time to see Eddie's shenanigans with another Souls-like game, because, well, we did Bloodborne on stream, and Sekiro. Up to a point, we never finished it. But now we're going to be dealing with Elden Ring. Night, everybody.
Bye.
Night.